My grandpa was probably the hardest to get along with person I've ever met in my life. But when it came to me, he had a soft spot to a point. But it was a no BS military guy that's just, smoking 4 packs of Camels a day. And if you have asthma, I'm sorry, but roll the window up. You'll be fine. And just a very, very, very driven, very hardcore, from how that church that was dying, how it's like, hey, we're going to vacuum 30,000 square feet. It's like, really? Like, here, just start here and go that way. And to just that drive that we got this. Like, you don't need anyone to do it for you. You don't need to be lazy. You just need to do it. And I watched project after project, from us cleaning that church to mowing the grounds to going to get food, that there's these obstacles that come up, and there's certain people that are fighters that can push through it. And I'm probably more like my grandpa than anyone else in the family. And you just have that inner fight that's like, if this is a fight worth fighting, it doesn't matter who's in the race. It doesn't matter what these guys are doing or those guys are doing or that person. If it's the right thing to do and you're called to do it, you have to go after it. But you don't just get to go after it one time. You're called to it, which means you need to be consistent and keep going after it. And I think in my sphere, that's a lost art on how you go after something and you push through. How do you push through a COVID when you have all these different elements? I mean, there's a lot of people that are closing shop and going, we just can't make it. It's just an opportunity to look at it a little differently and to make the adjustments and to move forward. And it's not much more complicated than that. And I think, he really taught me that just follow through and being very focused on completing the task. And I just instant after instance on building my aunt's house and helping him do that. And it's 110 degrees and he's up there roofing, smoking a cigarette with a cup of hot coffee, and you're like, I am dying here. Like, how do you do it? But just like, hey, this is what we're doing. We're roofing today, and we can't control the weather, so we got to finish this roof. And you just learn that drive. And I think a lot of that, my dad's different in that way, but his drive is that same thing. Like, it's like, this is what we're doing, and we're going to do it for the next 20 years. And that's just how it is.